Our wildlife pond with a built-in hibernaculum by UK Amphibians and all things wildlife. Part 19. The frog army arrives back at night to breed. It's the 18th of March 2023. This is one of our male common toads in the pond, bufo. This is one of our male common frogs in the pond, which has got a nice red coloration to him. And here is a breeding pair of common frogs. Because of how we raise our tadpoles over the years, the frog army is back to finally breed once again this year. As you can see, it's that time of the year where we've got a lot of breeding pairs of frogs ready to produce plenty of Frogspawn in the pond, which then we will hopefully raise thousands upon thousands of tadpoles in our pond this year. It gets better and better every year. The more tadpoles that we raise, the more froglets come out of the pond later on in the year, which grow into adult frogs, and every year we get more and more adult frogs coming back, and this year is the best we've ever had coming back into our pond with all the frogs, the male frogs, the female frogs, all starting to breed. It's just amazing to watch every year at this time of year. If you listen closely enough, you can hear a croaking noise coming from the frogs. This is actually the males making the noise. This is the breeding call from the males to attract female frogs to come into the pond so they can breed with them. If you've never seen part 1 of our videos where we built the Hibernaculum, if you go into our video section, you will see the complete pond build of the Hibernaculum area, which is the stone area I am showing you now. Inside there is a Hibernaculum area where all the frogs will hibernate over winter. Not only just frogs will hibernate there, also newts will hibernate there, toads will hibernate there, and mammals, insects, loads of things can hibernate in our Hibernaculum area. So our advice would be to make yourself an Hibernaculum area if you can do. That's the male common toad swimming away there, and in the water you can see plenty of male frogs and some breeding pairs of frogs in the water. And here is a lovely palmate newt swimming to get some a breath of fresh air out of the pond. Obviously you can see some more newts knocking about. Here's another breeding pair of common frogs. As mentioned before, the female frog is on the bottom and the male frog is on the top. If you listen carefully, you can hear the male frogs croaking. That's the breeding call to attract the female frogs, as mentioned before. can let us know in the comment section after this video how many pairs of common frogs you've seen breeding today, and we will message you back with the correct answer. The high-pitched yelping noise you just heard then was a male common toad also making a calling noise, but also he makes this noise to deter the male frogs which are actually trying to grab hold of him to breed, so he lets them know he's not actually a frog by doing this noise. The temperature tonight is 11 degrees, which is the perfect temperature for the frogs and toads to breed in the pond. Obviously the frogs will breed first, and then maybe 3 or 4 weeks later the toads tend to breed. If you look closely enough in the pond, you can easily see 2 breeding pairs of common frogs there. Around the pond there is quite a lot tonight, to be honest, which only means one thing: we're going to have plenty of frog spawn, and then once the frog spawn hatches we will have plenty of tadpoles, and then obviously when the tadpoles morph into frogs, baby froglets, we're going to have plenty of baby froglets, which obviously will make their way out of the pond and then come back in a few years' time to breed, just like these frogs here. Here's another close-up view of our Hibernaculum area. As mentioned before, after this video, search part 1 and this will show you how we build a complete Hibernaculum area. This is the male common toad in the pond, bufo, which we've seen a few times in our video tonight. So this is the reason why it's best to come out at night. As you can see in our video, we've seen all sorts of amphibians, from common frogs to common toads, plenty of newts as well. We've seen plenty of common frogs breeding, which, like I mentioned before, this time of the year, this is when it attracts all the frogs to come back, including our very own frog army, which will give us plenty more frogs to come back in the future once they've laid the frog spawn, and the tadpoles will form into baby frogs. So make sure you check out all my other videos in the video section, guys, which I show you how to raise tadpoles, how to feed tadpoles, how to attract frogs and toads and newts to your pond. There's plenty of amazing videos to watch. The 19th of March 2023. And today we find a lovely clump of Frogspawn, which is the first clump of Frogspawn that we've had this year. So make sure you click the subscribe button, like all our videos, and leave us a comment below, as more content will be coming out quite soon with all the frogs laying plenty more frog spawn, which will lead to hundreds upon thousands upon millions of tadpoles in our pond this year. So thanks for watching part 19, everyone. Make sure you click the notification button for when part 20 comes out, because this is another must watch video. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and comment on all our videos, and don't forget to subscribe to see more amazing content like this by UK Amphibians and all things wildlife today.